you guys. Welcome. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Welcome to day 3 of our 21-day yoga challenge. I'm glad you're here. We're going to get started today again in child's pose. I love child's pose. It's a great go-to pose in any practice. So go ahead, come onto your mat and join me in child's pose. Take your knees wide. Extend your hands forward. You're probably, hopefully, getting a little more familiar with your child's pose and probably more importantly, getting a little more familiar with your breath and your body. You might notice what feels different today. What are you working with today? Right away, start to work with your breath. A big inhale and a big exhale. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Every time you come into your practice, you can check in with your body. So you know what you're working with, so you can feel what you are working with. And then it's not yesterday's practice or last week's practice, even if the poses are the same. You can feel what's happening in your body. You might notice what's happening in your mind. That's where the breath is so powerful. This whole practice is so powerful. If there's busyness in your head, shift your attention to your breath. Feel for taking a big breath in and emptying it out. Again, a big inhale and a big exhale. Here, start to walk your hands over to your right. I like to lift my head. Walk my hands over to the right. Hips can stay low, they might come up. You can take your hands a lot to the right or a little. You don't have to push it or force it. But you might notice if you feel sensation in your left side body, your left rib cage. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Walk your hands back through center. Take your time with this. Feel this transition. And take your hands over to your left. With your hands to the left, maybe sensation in your right side body around your right rib cage as you breathe in. And breathe out. Notice where else you feel sensations as you breathe in. And breathe out. And you're using your breath, walking your hands back to center. You're using your hands to navigate all the sensations. Take a deep breath in here. And a long breath out. Now come on up to your tabletop. Just pause for a moment. Lengthen through your spine, set your gaze. Walk your hands a little more forward and come right up into your downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips. Let your head drop. Here, you might want to walk it out a little bit. Bend your right knee. And then straighten it and bend your left knee. And lengthen it. And you can take your time with this. Walking out your dog. Maybe loosening up a little bit. Definitely let your head hang down and set your gaze to one point or close your eyes. That will help you to focus in here and to help you be here. Now take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Once more, a big inhale. And as you exhale, make your way up to the front edge of your mat. Set your feet together or apart, but set your feet. I say that every time. And rise to stand, your foundation. Building from the ground up. Lifting up. Take a big inhale. And draw your hands to your heart. And just pause for a moment. I like this little pause at the beginning of any practice. So you can check in. Feel where you are, and you might set an intention. Together, let's take a full inhale and a full exhale. And as you inhale, sweep up and reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Come on into your halfway lift, your flat back, and take a couple of breaths here. Weight of your body comes a little bit forward into the balls of your feet. Hands can be on your shins. Low belly draws in up your spine as long your heart is lifted. Take a big breath in. Fold forward, exhale. Once more. Come on up to stand. Reach up and lift up. Fill up. Fold forward, exhale. Find your halfway lift, your flat back. Bring your hands to your mat. Step back to your high push-up, high plank. And remember, you can keep your knees lifted or you can bring your knees down to the ground. Take a deep breath in. Move forward and lower all the way down. Squeeze your elbows in. Untuck your toes once you come down as you inhale, setting up for your cobra or your low cobra. Doesn't matter how high you lift. Lengthen through your spine, lengthen to the sides of your body. Let your chest come forward of your arms. Feel the tops of your feet on your mat. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, lengthen and lower down. Press back up to your tabletop. Come on back to your child's pose. Sun salutations, a great way to wake up your body and wake up and connect with your energy. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Walk your hands forward, coming up through your tabletop and right into your downward facing dog. Take a long inhale and a big exhale. Once more, a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, make your way up to the front edge of your mat. Coming into your halfway lift, your flat back. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, rise to stand. Lift and reach. Draw your hands to your heart. We're going to add in a little bit of balance today. Set your right foot flat on your mat and set up for your tree pose. So as you set this up, you can keep your left foot on your mat with your foot against your right shin. You can slide the foot a little higher, maybe the right calf or the kneecap. Just be mindful you're not putting too much pressure on your right knee. If you want to catch your left foot and bring it to your inner thigh, you can. Now you might be a little bit wobbly, that's okay. Set your gaze to one point. That's traditional drishti. And it helps a lot with physical balance. It helps a lot with focus. Notice your breath. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. And if you want to reach your hands up, you can reach your hands up. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Bring your hands back to your heart. Bring your left foot down. Pause for just a moment. Feel both feet on the ground. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And let's set it up on the other side. Set your left foot. Find a place that works for your right foot. And it might be a little different or a lot different on this side. That's part of checking in, feeling what you're working with. Not just in this practice today, but in this moment. Engage your standing leg. Draw your low belly in and up. Let your heart lift. Crown of your head reaches up to the sky. Again, you can take your hands up. You're lifting up. Lift the corners of your mouth. That means smile. Enjoy where you are. Take a really big breath in. And a long breath out. Both feet come back down. Bring your hands to your heart. Pause. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, sweep up, reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Find your halfway lift. Inhale. Bring your hands to your mat. Step back to your high push-up with your knees lifted or lowered. Shift forward. Lower all the way down. Untuck your toes as you inhale. Coming up for your cobra or your low cobra. As you exhale, lowering down. Back through your tabletop and back to your child's pose. And take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Once more together, a big inhale. And a big exhale. You can, again, stay in your child's pose as long as you like. Take your time. Don't rush out of this. Right? But this is the end of day 3. Well done, you guys. I'm glad you're still with me. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And I'll see you tomorrow on your mat for day 4.